video, we talked about Mahrez pushing for a move to AS Roma, Fasone open to taking Ibra back at AC Milan, and Barca offer Iniesta plus cash for Paulo Dybala. What's up, everybody? I'm Marco Messina.
And I'm Michael Cantaris.
And welcome back to Italian Football TV. We are back with the transfer news today, and I made sure specifically to include some smaller news that we could discuss because there's some pretty interesting news.
Okay.
I won't even say smaller, I'll just say, what should I say?
Less important?
No, not less important. Anyway, we want to try to cover more of the teams. I know lately, the problem is a lot of the top teams like Juventus, Milan, Inter, Roma, they take the spotlight from the Italian media, so there's not much news for us to commentate. But today, we got some news from Fiorentina, which is where we'll start off from. And we know Delle Valle did put off Fiorentina for sale about 2 months ago. Still no news has come out, and actually someone who was trying to buy the club for around 100 million euros. Neymar cost 220 million. Just throwing that out there. Apparently, according to him who made a bid, he says Fiorentina has not responded to his offer in over a month, and he's thinking that maybe they rejected his offer and maybe they are not selling the club anymore. So there's a little bit of speculation if Fiorentina is still for sale or if it's not for sale. But yeah, it's becoming harder and harder for an Italian to keep a club, and that's why Fiorentina has been on the market.
Would you allow the Fiorentina to be sold to the Chinese?
Chinese. Chinese.
Yes or no?
Yes.
I would too.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like we did speak about this. Comment below if you agree with Michael's question over
back
there.
Nadeski, right?
It's been a long day without you, my friend.
Let's move to Roma news, where Mahrez, who's been silent over the transfer away from Leicester City, because most of the time the player is silent, but today he did give a quote where it seems like he's pushing for a move to the Giallorossi, and yes, I said Giallorossi this time, where Mahrez is seeming like he is a difficult signing for the Rossoneri, I got it right.
Everyone picked up that error from the last video.
So Mahrez said Roma is a great club. I would like to start negotiating with them, but until Leicester City accepts, I cannot. So he wants to leave and he wants Roma. Fantastic. I was feeling pessimistic over this deal, and I'm very optimistic over this kind of stuff. And I was feeling pessimistic if Mahrez could sign because Roma did keep raising their offer. Leicester were not entertaining it. But if Mahrez is pushing for a move, 35 million, Leicester want 40 million.
I mean, it's still tough. I don't want to say like it's gonna happen. I feel like Leicester is still gonna ask for more just because they're stubborn.
It's still good. That's good.
It is good, yeah, of course. But who wouldn't want to accept the move to Roma?
Yeah, the thing is the season is getting close to starting. There are other options that Roma need to work on, so they need to get this Mahrez deal done quickly. And I have a feeling, hopefully, that this one does go through. Hellas Verona news right now. This is beautiful. I connect it with Roma because it's about Juan Iturbi himself. Since Cassano left Hellas Verona for dust a few times, back and forth. We don't know if he's retired or not. Pazzini says that he doesn't think Cassano is going to retire, that he's going to go to Serie B or something. Anyway, Hellas Verona are thinking about bringing in Juan Iturbi to make that trio up top of Pazzini, Cerci, and Iturbi, which now that MSN is gone, in my opinion, that'd be the best trio that there could be.
I mean, this way Iturbi really thrived. Remember this Hellas Verona days, that nice counter-attacking football that we all love? You think it could happen?
I think that this one should, could, and must happen. Juan Iturbi has no place at AS Roma. He is not he is not good enough for Roma. He's not good enough for a club like that. They're playing in the Champions League. He's got no spots there. Mahrez in, Iturbi out. Go to Hellas Verona. It's going to make things so interesting. Anytime Hellas Verona plays a big club, Inter, Napoli, Fiorentina, anyone, they're going to be sitting back. But then the minute they break, when you got Cerci and Iturbi running down those lines, crossing in balls for Gianpaolo Pazzini, I mean, it's unbelievable. I would love to see this happen, and it would create a lot of a lot of uncertainty in the Serie A and bring more fun to the league, because I could see Hellas Verona doing some upsets.
Yeah.
Even with counterattacking alone.
No, I definitely agree too. The top 3 clubs that got promoted are making some pretty key signings, so it's not going to be easy for them to go back to Serie B.
We'll have some Benevento news actually later on, but let's move on to Inter, where it seems like, or not really seems like, Nice is trying to play it off that Dalbert is not joining Inter after all. So Nice have said that Dalbert is still a Nice player and that he will not be joining Inter despite everything that's being said in the Italian media, and he was actually called up for Nice's League on first match of the season, but Italian media, Gazzetta, everyone is saying that this is a done deal and that by Monday, so in a day, he's set to be in Italy to sign for Inter. Do you think that this is just Nice playing that kind of political card?
It has been so long, to be honest, but it seems like everything's agreed, so I think it's gonna happen, because you know, it's a weekend. Like we say, the Italians don't work on the weekend, so as soon as Monday comes, hopefully he's gonna catch a flight to Italy and it's gonna all be worked out.
I agree. I think that Inter fans, you do not need to worry. I think he's just saying this just to stay, and maybe he's upset, who knows. But this deal should go through Dalbert to Inter. Move it to Milan news, where Bassone opened up a possibility of Zlatan Ibrahimovic returning to AC Milan.
Thank God.
Which we did talk about a little bit a few days ago on another episode. Anyway, Bassone was asked about Ibra. He said, never say never. Maybe our old friend could come back to us. I'm not trying to hint at it though, but our feet are on the ground. We'll see what happens. Mike,
wow.
We spoke about this. You don't need to tell us what you think about it. Can it happen?
Could it happen? Yes.
20-something days until the Mercato ends. Ibra still hasn't announced a team. Thought he was going to go to MLS. And Milan still need a striker.
This would be a night. We know Diego Costa's not going to go there. We know Aubameyang's tough. I'm not sure it's going to happen.
Is it happening? Your prediction. Your prediction, yes or no?
If they get Aubameyang, it's not,
yes or no?
I don't know.
Give your prediction. I'm going to say yes. I'm going to go for a flamboyant yes.
I feel like Milan can still get Aubameyang for some reason.
Okay.
But Milan fans wouldn't be, that'd be awesome if they do end up getting him cherry on top of the Mercato.
Would you rather for Milan, Ibra or Aubameyang?
Aubameyang.
Aubameyang. All right, comment below your thoughts.
So close, so close.
All right, guys. So Milan are actually getting closer for Kalinic, according to the latest reports. Fiorentina have actually lowered their demand from 30 million to 25 million. Milan's offers at 20 million, so this is actually pretty close. They still say Aubameyang is the dream, but Kalinic is looking like the more and more likely option. And I know every day we sound so redundant saying that this guy's the most, the closer one to joining Milan, that guy's the closer, but we're just trying to report the news. And all the sources will actually be in the description of today's video, so you can see for yourself if they're wrong. It's not us. We're just trying to report on the news. So apparently Dybala has an offer from Barcelona. He's got a few offers actually. So Sky are saying that Barcelona are offering Andre Gomez, Rafinha, and 120 million for Paulo Dybala, or 140 million without the players. For now, Barca are still trying to go for Di Maria or Coutinho, but this is the backup. Juventus have already said that they don't want this offer. They don't like it, but Corriere dello Sport actually say, I'm sorry, the previous report was from Gazzetta, not Sky Italia. This one, Corriere dello Sport say Barca are offering either 120 million for Paulo Dybala or 90 million plus Andre Iniesta. Jeez. Out of those 4 or 5 offers that we said,
that is not a bad for Barca's first offer.
150 million plus Andre Iniesta.
For Barca's first offer, that is not a bad offer at all. They know how to please.
Who did you replace Dybala with? Did you see the game that Juventus just lost to Tottenham? Juventus, listen, I know it's a friendly, but this team, Cuadrado needs to get out of this team every time he makes a wrong idea. Every time.
Quadrado's not bad.
Every time.
I'm not saying as a start, as a sub, he's an amazing player.
I can't keep watching him play.
Iniesta is a player full of class. You can't say he's not.
No, absolutely. I mean, they're still lacking in the midfield. Even though Bentancur looked very good. Guys, comment your thoughts if you watched Tottenham, Juve. I think Bentancur looked actually pretty good. Bernardeschi looked good. Dybala looked good. And I want to keep Keane. I want Keane to stay at Juventus on the bench. I know. Okay, so yeah, those are the offers. Would you accept any of them?
I don't know. It'd be too hard to replace Dybala.
So no, you'd reject it. I would reject it.
That's a tough one. Not so easy. Wow, you're saying it like nothing. And yes, that's so good, man.
I know, but come on, I know. But 90 million, no way.
Yeah, not for 90 million.
So My prayers have been answered because Mario Lemina is set to finally leave Juventus. I'm sorry if there are any Lemina fans. I'm sorry if I'm offending anyone, but I'm pretty happy about this. Sky Italia are saying it's a done deal. Mario Lemina to Southampton, and Juventus are getting 18 to 20 million for him. That's a good deal. I don't know how Juventus pulled that off.
Nowadays.
Dude, he sucks.
What?
Dude, he is not good.
Agree,
to Southampton.
I agree he should have moved, but on loan.
No,
just on loan. Why permanent?
Nope.
You don't know how he's gonna turn out. He's so young.
I promise you that Lemina is not gonna become worth much more than 20 million. He's never gonna. Okay. Lemina will never be a player to start a Juventus. Never.
Okay, why not?
Okay.
Okay,
wait, what happens, bro? We gotta get his haircut.
You have to get his haircut.
Hold the boss. If he never becomes, you gotta get it.
Okay, what's your material? You can just keep.
Starting lineup. We know. Okay, so let's go through the quick news. Mike, start getting your shout out ready. While I read the quick news. Emre More's agent confirmed that there's an agreement with Inter like we knew yesterday. This one is getting closer and closer. Candreva's agent says he will not be leaving Inter this summer. I'm sorry, Inter fans. I know you would love to see his crosses elsewhere, but it seems like Candreva is staying. Medel has agreed a contract with Besiktas. Mandragora joins Crotone on loan. Juventus made an offer for Cancelo. Money plus Rincon, or apparently Lemina, which this doesn't seem likely, has happened earlier on before the Lemina deal was official. Valencia want 25 million for him. And Kolu joins Torino on a 500,000 loan. 3.5 million obligation to buy from Lyon. He's a center back and he's 27 years old. We know Torino do need their defenders. Benevento are in talks to try to sign Alessandro Matri. I know we mentioned Benevento before, so they're trying to get Matri. Mario Roy's agent says anyone who doubts Mario Roy will be proven wrong. He's Napolitano in character, and get ready to be surprised. Bacca's agent says that he wants to leave Milan to join Sevilla. And the last news, Lazio are trying to get Suso to replace Keita Balde. That one comes from Corriere dello Sport. And also a very happy birthday to Massimo Ferrero, my favorite president in all of football, the funniest for sure. Should we get a quick little montage of a few funny moments?
Of course. Massimo Ferrero is the craziest guy. He does everything. He's also a director. He does theater. He's just crazy and just fun.
Mike,
something different from Serie A.
You got your shout outs ready?
I think
Love you, Massimo Ferrero.
Okay, so first shout out actually goes from, let me see his name, Ghassan Ayad. He's Palestinian and he's a Milan fan. I didn't pick it, but
this guy chooses a shout out. The first person he chooses a Milan fan.
He is from Detroit, Michigan though, and he watches his stuff. And he was like, can I get a shout out? I was like, why not? Why can't you get a shout out? Let me go to the person that bought our hat actually.
His
name is Michael Karapis, and he's from Australia actually.
Wow.
He's an Aussie.
Aussie, oi.
Let me see what fan he is.
He's a Milan, Juve fan.
Yeah, he is a Juve fan actually.
Smart guy.
Living in Australia.
Michael, your hat will get there quick. We actually shipped to Australia already, and it comes very quick. So guys, as always, thank you so much for watching our video. Please comment below. We asked a few questions in this video. We are nothing unless you guys jump into the comment section down below. So do that. Let us know if you're enjoying this new format. And as always, thank you for watching, and we'll talk to you soon.
Ciao,
ragazzi.